You ready to talk about the Gray Man? Ready to get into some assassins and hitmen and pretty much just
Baba
like
Yaga.
it's kind of like a John Wick,
Baba Yaga.
It was very John Wickish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what'd you
Yeah.
think about it? You haven't seen it before. This is my second time watching it.
I thought it was pretty cool. Just a lot of action. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I like movies like this every now and then. That are
Yeah. No,
just a lot of
this is just
action.
a fun one to watch. Although I do
Yeah.
have a what did you think about the all of the drone shots in the movie? There was a lot of weird drone shots where it's like flying in and it curves over things. I felt like it did the same maneuver like every single shot. That was my only
It,
problem with the
that
drones.
didn't.
Like
It
every
didn't.
every time there was a drone shot, it curved to the side at the end to reveal something.
I didn't catch that. Apparently, it didn't bother me.
That's
So,
funny. It reminded me a little bit of
um,
Ambulance with the drone shots a little bit.
yeah, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I do know that there were quite a few drone shots. I guess I just thought it was like their way of telling us or like showing us that this was like a CIA operative movie,
Oh,
kind of
to me, it almost felt like a little like video
like,
game or like Call of Duty where it's like loading the level almost.
yeah,
Some of it too, a lot of their fight scenes almost felt like Warzone fights. Like especially like when he's handcuffed to the bench and everyone's coming at him.
oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
he's most wanted and like
That was a
everyone's coming to
badass.
fucking get him over there.
That was a little badass scene.
Yeah, I love too Chris Evans just being like, can somebody
I
shoot
know.
the dude on the
Yeah,
bench?
I know. I like the little tidbits of comedy like thrown in from Chris
Yeah.
Evans and Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, but
So
I love the Ryan Gosling when he throws the gun up to fuck, I can't think of her name, but he throws the
oh
gun up
yeah,
to her and she goes
yeah,
running and he goes to throw the shells and he's like, "Oh fuck, okay, well she's gone."
yeah,
And
yeah.
then they get in a whole fight about it.
He's like, no one throws a loaded gun,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then he repeats the line to Chris Evans: "No
For,
one throws a loaded
they were
gun."
I really like that. They were really good at like cuz some of those lines it's like, "Oh, that could have been improv in the moment or whatever." But they
Yeah,
brought a lot of it back in moments that made it kind of fun. Even
yeah.
I don't know. I really thought Chris Evans was a lot of fun in this. I love watching him be a villain.
They both, yeah. It was weird seeing him be a villain because he's not a villain in a lot of movies that I've seen him
Yeah,
in.
no,
I don't know if I've ever seen him play
he's
a
got
villain.
America's ass, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Want to shut up?
So, that was interesting. But yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I was like, this is cool. Like it's fun. It went by quick, even though the end credits was like 20 fucking minutes long. I thought there
Yeah,
was like an end
there was a
credit
lot
scene.
of credits. I
I
fast forwarded
fast
too.
forwarded.
That's
Me
funny.
too. Because I was like, dude, I'm like, it's over. So I hit the button. It was like, there was like 19 minutes left. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way they're running credits for 20 minutes, bro. And they
That's
fucking did.
that's
I
funny.
was like, holy shit.
Were you
Yeah.
surprised when Billy Bob Thornton was in it?
Yeah, I was.
And
Right off the
even
rip.
his what was it his niece? Who was the little girl to him?
It was his
His
niece.
niece, she's the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. So that was another movie they
Oh,
were in
I
together as
did
well.
not know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. So at the end scene, when they're fighting at that maze or whatever,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I looked it up. It's not, but I thought it was the same house that they used Saltburn in, but it was not.
Oh, wow. That
Well,
would have
because
been
I'm
a
like,
good
dude, I
pull on your
go,
part.
yeah. I was like, dude, I go, I'm like, this shit looks so familiar. Like, they're on a maze, like,
Ryan
but I was
Gosling's gonna eat him out and fucking hump the
yeah.
floor.
But the houses didn't look alike. But that house was badass in this
Yeah.
movie. Like,
No, there's a lot of really like I don't know. It's always fun in these like spy movies, just the locations they go
yeah.
to. Usually in like London or something.
And I feel like the black lady, Cahill or whatever, I feel
Oh,
like she's in other like CIA movies
yeah.
or she
No,
plays like
there's
a
a lot of fucking
and I'm
people in
like,
this.
they just play a CIA role every time because
I
I
know.
feel like
Wouldn't you think that would get kind of like lame after a bit? Like you're just like
I mean,
I'm
but if that's what you're
always
good
a
at,
cop in this.
I mean, you find your wheelhouse and
I
you
guess
stick
true.
to your
I
wheelhouse.
guess true.
I don't
Were
know.
you
It's kind of like getting married if you think about it. I mean,
I guess I could see that.
I mean, you find something you're good at and you stay and you just do the same thing over and over and over.
Just stick with that one. I
Yeah.
guess. Were you rooting for one more than the other of like Chris Evans versus Ryan Gosling,
I
or
wanted
the whole
Ryan
time you're like,
Gosling.
yeah. I also
Yeah.
I like too when they're fighting. He calls
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling a Ken doll at one point, and this is
Yeah.
before Barbie too. So that I
I
was
like.
surprised by that.
Yeah, I liked all the little. Well, maybe they knew, or maybe they were. It
That's
was coming
true.
up. Maybe
That's
he
true.
had gotten the
They could have
part.
had an idea for that it was
Yeah,
coming up.
but I liked all the wittiness and stuff. Like when they were fighting in the plane, and that shit was like ripping
Oh my
apart.
god, yeah, that was
I'm like,
really
dude, this is
cool.
crazy. I'm like, this is crazy.
That's the one thing I love. It's the Russo brothers that directed this. They did like
Yeah.
all the Captain Americas and a couple of the Avengers movies. I love their action, which I gotta watch it. They have, I think it's called Cherry or something like that. But they have a movie on Apple with Tom Holland, and it's him
Oh
like
wow.
he's like in the war, then he's home and on drugs, and he's with his girl, and it's like told in like multiple time periods I think of his
Oh
life.
wow.
It's supposed to be really good. I have heard I don't know how it gets there, but I think there's a shot where there's a camera that it doesn't actually go into Tom Holland's butthole, but it implies that you're going into Tom Holland's butthole. I guess that was like a big thing I saw for the movie, and
Mm,
I have no context of why that is in it.
okay.
But that's their other movie that came out semi recently. Like it was right before this one that I haven't seen.
And I mean, I'm sure we'll probably never get one, but I wouldn't mind another one of these.
I think supposedly they are making another one of these,
That would be
or a
cool.
spin-off one that's connected with the world or whatever.
Hmm.
But I would
Yeah,
like
that would
that.
be cool. I would. I mean, I wouldn't mind it because I mean, they could totally do another one of these.
Oh yeah, you just need another. Oh, we found
Another
he's
bad
6.
guy.
Two was still alive, and two's
Yeah.
back or something, and
Well,
make
you
two a
don't even
famous.
need you don't even need to. You
No,
could just
yeah.
have him and the girl the niece that he went on the run with that
Oh,
because
like they're going back after her.
they're going to find him.
I guess they still would because he did grab her at the end.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
like
so
they
so
totally
true.
they could totally do it. That's what as soon as it ended, I'm because I remember
Here, I'm
when
gonna
they're
Google it
fighting.
real quick and see what the last update
I
was.
when they were fighting at the end of the movie. Hi girl. When they were fighting at the end of the movie,
Hmm.
um, I was like I paused it for something and I go, holy shit, there's still 30 fucking minutes left.
Which
I'm
you
like,
didn't know
there's
about the
no
credits yet, but
yeah
that's funny.
yeah, and I'm like, holy fuck. So it was only like 11 minutes, but I'm like, damn. I go, they could totally make another one of these. I'm like, because I'm
That's
like,
funny.
he killed all the guards and then he went and got the niece.
So
So
I just looked at an article really quickly. I just skimmed through it, so obviously I could have missed stuff. But
okay,
from what I saw, it said that they are working on a sequel to it and spin-offs still.
that'd be dope.
So
I think that'd
there's
be
gonna be
cool.
multiple.
And the girl reminded me a little bit of who's the chick from
Anna de
Avengers?
Armas. That's right. Which chick from Avengers?
The fucking bow and arrow chick. Come here.
Oh, I can't think of
A
her
little
name.
bit.
I can't think of her
I think of her
name,
name right
but
now.
I could
I want
totally
to say
see
like
that.
Blackfish. I know it's not Blackfish.
It's not, but it's gonna be now. I fucking love Blackfish.
I don't, fuck, dude.
We got the
What is
Hulk, we
her
got Captain
fucking
America,
name?
and we got Blackfish in our team.
Want to shut up?
You know who I'm talking about.
Black
It's
Widow?
yes, that chick.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. So I got
I can
one
see
part
that.
right.
I could totally see that.
Just so I mean, because like she was like running through, at the end there, fucking shooting off like bomb
Yeah.
flare.
No, that part was really neat too. When he's
one
sneaking in the
thing-
house and she's blowing up shit with a mask, like
Yeah.
kind of dressed up to be him a little bit.
That was totally to me was like, what's her name again? Black Widow. Jesus
Black
Christ.
Widow.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blackfish again. Um, hold on, let me grab this toy for the pup. Hold on.
Okay. Ugh.
But yeah, fucking. I was like, damn, I'm like totally like a black her, and then who's the arrow guy?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye was totally like a mix between those two characters
I could totally see
when
that.
she was running through the end there at the like distracting or whatever.
Which it'll be interesting too, because that actress is actually I don't know if she's in the third John Wick at all, but I know she's in John Wick 4 for a period or something, and then she's getting.
I still haven't seen that. I gotta
she's
watch
getting her
that.
own movie, and it's called The Ballerina, and Keanu Reeves is actually in it too, but that's a spin-off of John
Is
Wick.
it?
So
Oh no shit! So it's gonna be like her fighting people?
Yeah, so there'll be a whole movie of her
That's dope.
with Keanu Reeves. So that and like I think she'll be doing like ballerina moves and then like fucking shooting people.
Interesting.
So
That's pretty cool.
that'll
I had no
pretty
idea.
neat. I saw there was like I forget what it's called. I think it's CinemaCon. There's like a theater con that's like they tell like movie theater people like what's gonna be coming up soon, and they got to see like a ton of the movie. People were like, Keanu Reeves is so much in this. It's basically John Wick 3.5.
Wow. Or
So-
4.5?
No, because I guess this one is before the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be fun.
see,
You should
there's
watch John
nothing
Wick 4.
wrong
John
with
Wick 4 is
I
really
need
good.
to.
It's
I
really good.
do. I'm trying to get Abby to watch them all, but we just never have the time. And then
Well,
she's
and it's
like,
also it's 4 movies now you gotta watch.
yeah, yeah. But I you know, she just she's gonna be so upset at when they take his dog.
See, but then when he starts
But I'm like,
fucking getting
it's just a
revenge, then
fucking
she'll be on
movie.
board.
I go, it's just a fucking movie.
Yeah. But like that's a good motivation because then she'll be like against the villains too, and she'll be like, "Come on,
No,
Keanu,
yeah,
Keanu, you
for
got
sure.
this, Keanu."
And it's just shoot 'em up, bang 'em up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just nonstop action.
And I
There weren't many dull parts in this movie to me. The
oh
only
yeah.
kind of dull thing was when he went to like get his passport, like he went to that weird guy's fucking
And then
house.
you fell in that hole.
Yeah, it reminded me of
I love. There was like a little booby trap.
of your dude Buffalo Bill guy. Like,
Oh shit! Yeah, 100%.
yeah, I'm just like, dude, I'm
Buffalo
like, this
Bills,
is
baby.
yeah. I'm like, this is weird. Like, dude fell down, and then
That'd
like
be
I
fun.
was
He's
like,
like, it puts
half
lotion on
expect.
its skin.
I was
That'd
half
be
expecting
great.
him to get up and like have his dick tucked back and
Look,
shit.
what was that guy's plan? Was he waiting for Chris Evans and them to? Because he put him in the hole. He texted them the picture, and then he was
I
like,
think he was
sitting there
just waiting.
sewing or whatever. Because they walked in and killed him, and that was the end
Yeah,
of him.
yeah. Well, he asked, "Where's my money?" And that's when he was like, "Doot doot doot."
I
So
guess true.
yeah,
Yeah.
which yeah. And then I don't know. I really enjoyed it though. It was cool. Cause see, like those are the type of movies my dad likes. So like growing up, like I always watched like shit like that with my dad.
Mm.
So I'm gonna next time I talk to him, I'm gonna ask him because he's a truck driver, so he doesn't watch very many movies. But when he does, or he'll add any movies I should see. So I'm gonna recommend that one for sure because
I texted you yesterday.
he likes following just simple movies.
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I think that's what it's
Yeah.
called. The new Guy Ritchie movie. Very kind of similar to this, but World War II. Where like you get a crew and then they take on a thing and whatever. But that was very fun. I think you'd enjoy that too. And then when that's done in theaters, it should go on Amazon because I believe it's an Amazon movie. So it should be on Amazon pretty soon. I think.
I'll get to watch ads.
If you didn't want
Hell
to see.
yeah, that's exciting.
Hey, you can pay. We pay the $2 extra now to no ads.
I'm not
I
doing
finished
that.
Fallout and was doing other things, and I was like, I'm fucking sick and tired of getting ads.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I started Fallout. I watched like 10 minutes and I was just like, my mind was just like other places and shit. So I was like,
should watch it
I'm
when
gonna try
you
to
can
give it back.
Because like the first couple are pretty long. It took a little bit for me to get into the world too.
Well, it was very weird to me. I didn't play the games hardly. Like
I
at
just
all.
started since I finished the show. Yeah, but I haven't either.
So to me it was just weird the way they started the show, like with like finding her a husband and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
that's how the game starts, where it like sets you up like that.
Okay,
but
that's
also,
what I figured. I didn't know.
The
but
show
I'm just
is
like,
also
dude, this
connected.
is fucking weird as shit,
to
dude.
the games. So like you don't really need to play the games because like everything's kind of canon to it. But so I think this is like 20 years after one of the most recent games, like the show or something like that.
I've seen a bunch of people, like video game people. They all said that the show is fucking great. Like,
it's
made
really, really good.
made Halo from Paramount Plus look like fucking
oh my god, yeah,
Sesame Street or
Halo,
whatever.
If you want to watch a horrible video game show, watch fucking Halo. Jesus,
Yeah,
every once in a while, it took them 2 seasons to get to their final episode in the second season to finally be the first game of Halo.
Oh, so they're just
like,
now
what the
hitting
fuck?
Halo.
Why does it take 2 seasons to get to that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
It was wild. I can't believe they fumbled that so hard. They even fired their showrunner season 1 to do a new guy in season 2 and all this shit.
But I did hear that like everybody was like, dude, the Fallout game is badass. Like,
I know. I saw
they killed it.
You sent me it too,
here.
and I've seen other people just talk about. It's like tripled and quadrupled how many people are playing the games now too. Which is crazy.
Well, and then
there's no new game coming out anytime soon.
I didn't know if you guys still had Game Pass, but I think they're all on Game Pass, or like the majority of them.
I think you told me that too. Yeah.
Because I was like,
Fallout
I go,
4
fuck,
was,
I go.
It was $4 on the PlayStation Store because like
Oh, yeah,
they're doing
then
sales
that's
with you get the season pass and everything. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get that. I'll just do that right now. So then I played it for like maybe I put 2 hours into it so far, and it's pretty fun.
The funny
It's
thing
still a
is
little
like
odd. Like I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it's been fun at least.
there was a guy there, I think he since he left work or working with me, but he loved the fucking games. So like
Oh,
sometimes me and him would like start talking, and he wanted to talk about Fallout like all the time, like
You're
he
like,
fuck
all right,
so.
dude,
Well, it
chill.
was fine, but I was just like, I would just like ask questions because I and I'm like, dude, this sounds cool as shit. But
Mm-hmm.
like I got it. I think it was the night whatever 1976 or I don't
Oh,
know what the
Fallout
fuck it was.
76, the newer one.
That one,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And I
because that
just
one's like
couldn't get
multiplayer
into
and
it.
shit. I think, right?
I couldn't get into it.
Which that one I think would
But
probably be
see,
a bad one to get into. I would assume for the first because it's multiplayer like that. Because every other Fallout single player. So I
yeah,
wonder if that'd be like if it's a different experience or not.
it's possible. And then, but see, some games are kind of like that with me. Like, I still have Red Dead Redemption 2, and I still want to re-download it and actually play through the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because, like, I've seen over the years so many people like talk about how great of a game it is, and like even to this day, like I still see like TikToks or videos of people
Yeah.
like just like little scenes, and I'm like, dude, I had fucking no idea that was in the game. And like I don't know that I don't watch the dude, but like that Kai Cenat guy, he's like a huge streamer. He's like
That sounds familiar,
black.
but I can't.
He's
Oh,
like I think he's like middle like early 20s black kid.
I think I might know what you're talking about.
But he like did like a fucking a 64-hour stream or something. Like he didn't get off stream until he finished the game, and he was like crying at the end of the game.
I did see this. I saw clips of like in the
Yeah,
beginning him being like, "This game's not gonna make
he
me
he
cry,"
was like
and then at
dressed
the
like a
end he was
cowboy and
bawling. Yeah,
shit.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah. And I was like, dude, I'm like, that totally makes me want to fucking play the game because,
That's
like, dude, the beginning is just so boring when you're riding around in the
oh my god.
snow,
Yeah, I get that.
and I'm just like,
You
bro,
know, it's
like, this is
I, I
crazy.
don't remember. I think it was the sports podcast you and Nick used to do. There was one of those that you guys were doing the night Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. So I played the
Mm,
entire snow part while you and him were podcasting in here. And I remember him being like, I don't know, Drum's playing it, but he's been in the snow for like an hour, so it doesn't look fun to me.
yeah,
But I remember I
yeah,
played
I
the whole
do. I think I
opening bit,
remember that.
and you were like, "How is it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm still in the fucking beginning, so I, I don't
Yeah.
know."
Yeah. So that's on my list of something to do, like eventually is to re-download it, which that
It's a
takes
fun game. You
forever.
could get so lost where you're
But
like, "I'm
I
doing
didn't
the
realize they're
story,"
making
and then
another
I'm
one.
just on a tangent. Oh, they are making another one.
I could have swore I read
Oh,
something that they're making a
I hope
red
so.
R&R 3.
I would love that.
And but see, I don't know. I've also heard rumors that they're remaking Bully.
I've heard that for a while. I feel like every once in a while
So
I hear another rumor that they're doing that game. Which have you played any of those? I've never played any of the bullies. That's
I've
like the
not.
only Rockstar game I haven't tried.
Yeah, so it says if it happens, it won't be at least until 2026. So,
Oh yeah. Which
but
didn't
dude,
GTA get delayed just now, just
yeah,
recently?
I think it got pushed to 2026.
Yeah. That's
But dude, they're talking about that thing might be like $150 when it comes out
oh really? I haven't heard that.
because they're like
Jesus.
it's supposed to be like the biggest fucking graphics wise update. I'll be right back 1 second. The dog, I don't know if she's choking on something. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Ooh.
Go save your dog.
Sorry.
All good.
Sorry.
Was there
Okay.
were they getting into something they
I don't
shouldn't?
know. Yeah, she was fucking around with. She's a pup, dude. She's fucking trying to shoot on everything, dude.
Yes. Well,
Drives me goddamn crazy.
That's funny.
Ugh.
Have you heard about what Netflix did in their? I don't remember what the documentary is called, but they would do a documentary where this girl kills her boyfriend or something, and they used AI to generate a photo of her like smiling and like doing a peace sign, like to look happy before the murders, and it's been proven that they used AI to change these photos for their documentary. What do you think
I
about
had
that?
not.
Using AI in documentaries.
That's crazy. I feel like more and more it's getting used more and more every day with everything.
Yeah, some of it, like sometimes the AI shit, I feel like can make sense for certain things, but like using it in a doc, like why wouldn't you just Photoshop a picture
Yeah.
and do it to where people can't detect that you've used AI? And like if some things like that,
I feel
it
like,
just
but that's
seems
the
like
thing. I feel like you're
seems like
always
it's
going to be able to
lazy.
detect.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like you're always going to be able to detect if it's late, if it's AI or not.
Yeah. And
Like here,
like
I
it
don't
just
know
feels
if you
like
heard about
shooting yourself
this.
in the foot for no reason.
So do you know like Drake is beefing with like Kendrick Lamar
I've
and
heard a
like
little
J.
bit of
Cole?
this
J. Cole was
this
in
morning
it
on
too,
Twitter.
but he kind of backed out. So Drake just made a response like diss record
Oh shit.
to Kendrick Lamar with AI Tupac with a
Oh
verse.
my god. Really?
And Snoop Dogg.
How horrible does that sound? Wait, is it on Spotify?
I don't know if it is. It's
Here, I'm
called
gonna look it up real quick. Let's see. Tell me what it's
um
called. I'll try to pull it up and play it. We can listen to 15
if
seconds of it.
if you say the name, I'll know
Okay.
what it
It's on
is.
Drake's, you say?
Yeah, Drake.
Let's see. Is it called Push Ups?
Y- yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no 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 no
Oh,
no
it's
no no
not?
no 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 no.
Damn. Okay.
Here, I sent it to you on Twitter.
Okay, I got it right here. Here, you ready to hear it?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna skip to like the middle so we can maybe hear them rap. I'm going to 50 seconds in.
Okay, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl. He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos. He's
Tupac.
not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we.
I mean, it sounds doesn't sound like robotic or anything. It sounds like a real person.
No.
Like that's weird. That is. So like, did he have?
It's
to,
pretty
did
crazy,
he have to
dude. I don't.
ask for Tupac's family or anything like that? Like
I
for
don't.
permission?
I don't.
How
I
does that
think
work?
somebody made it, and I think Drake's verses and Snoop Dogg's verses are AI as well.
Okay.
But it's just
Okay.
crazy that they have that where they
Yeah.
could be like
I mean, I'm
someone
sure-
that's been dead for like 25 fucking
We've
years,
probably done
dude.
so many podcasts. I could probably submit every single one,
Yeah.
and we could just start being like, "Hey, let's AI generate. What did we think of
Or
Bad
we could
Boys
just
4?
AI generate our podcast.
That's
We
what I'm
don't even have
saying.
to do them
We
anymore,
just do
dude.
it, and we're like, "Bad Boys 4. Here's
You
the
sh-
review."
You should, honest to God,
Learn how to do that.
Look up to see if it is possible. If it's like, because I'm sure they have free apps or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
And just see what an AI generated podcast
see if
would
we
look
can
like.
put it out.
That would be
And, yeah.
so interesting. I wonder if anybody does AI generated podcasts. And what? I'm gonna look that up on YouTube. There's gotta be one, right?
Because I mean, dude, we've been doing this shit for a long time. So I
Yeah.
mean, you could upload so much shit. So I
God.
mean, I feel like they could totally.
You know how
nail.
many racist slurs the AI could say we said?
Yeah, no shit. That's the scary part.
I know. Some of it looks like really bad too. Like there's the one where have you seen people are like dancing and like it's like someone on stage
Yeah.
and they made like Donald Trump do it and all kinds of other people. Some of that
I've
looks
seen the
kind
one
of
with
bad.
Hitler. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Hitler there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's still coming. That's still coming along. But the voice stuff is like, dude. There's some of the stuff where I go, yeah. You could totally tell that's AI.
And then there's
But then
some
there's
of
other
it where
stuff where it's like,
there's like car commercial
Ooh.
ones where it's like, holy shit, this
Yeah.
looks like you really filmed this.
yeah.
Damn, YouTube is really okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I'm just finding podcasts about AI. So maybe we would be the first AI generated podcast
There you go.
where we don't even
You
we
could-
don't even have to talk about movies and we're just like, it's AI generated. They know, and then
That would be
it's gonna turn into
wild.
fucking Westworld over here.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Pretty much.
Which
Yeah, but
also
then
that's another
if
thing.
somebody spoofs your voice and they could totally ruin you,
True. I want like that would just be.
which
I
is
wonder,
the crazy thing.
I wonder how good it would be though. Like, because this is a simple setup too, so I feel like
Yeah.
the AI generating things could do this very easily.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
They get the wrong dog on the bed, and we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's
you
like
put
an-
Arya
it's-
up there.
It's like an Alaskan Malamute. It's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
white wolf or something.
That'd be cool. I'd be like, yeah, fuck, I
That would-
upgraded. That's
That
fucking
would be
sick.
That would be cool. That would be super cool.
Speaking
Yeah,
of Westworld,
it's just a
though,
trip, man.
no, it's scary how much that's gonna be used in the future.
Dude, I do not.
It's already
like it.
scary now, but yeah, it'll be. I wonder if it'll be used in video games soon too. I feel like that's
I'm
an
sure.
easy spot where you can get away with it.
I'm sure. Yeah, because you don't have to hire voice actors and shit.
Yeah, just do all that. I mean, yeah, they're all like. Imagine if you just submitted all of the Call of Duties in there.
'Cause,
Then
like,
you're just
soon-
we can make anybody say anything.
Like, yeah, but like soon, I wonder, like, are you gonna have to are people like famous people? Are they gonna have to like trademark their voices and shit so AI can't
Well, I
dupe
mean,
it?
they're already like for Star Wars, like James Earl Jones and Mark Hamill. Like James Earl Jones, he's like, yeah, you guys, they already any Darth Vader you hear now is going to be a AI robot generated version of his voice that
Which,
they've submitted.
which is
then,
a good reason to use AI, in my opinion.
Yeah, because he's older and he can't do it, and he's alive, and he said it was okay, and he got a ton of money for it too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then Mark Hamill, because he's older and they want to use young Luke Skywalker and things, they like CGI him and shit like that, and AI it and all that.
Yeah.
But like they've sold the rights to their likeness, so like I feel like
But
that
when
can
they
happen
have
more and more.
Jerome committing a crime at a Walmart by your house or something,
then it turns into fucking Prison Break.
Yeah. And it's like, well, that was not me. Well, it sure as shit looks like you there, buddy.
Yeah,
we have you on video right here.
Which also, I feel like I heard something where it's like videos like that, or it's gonna get to the point where video evidence like that won't be used in court because it's like we can't prove if it's AI or if it's real. So whatever.
Yeah.
But
so
like,
then there's just chaos.
There's got to be something that no matter what can detect if it's real or not. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
We got to create an AI that can detect that or something.
Dude, it's just scary. I mean, I know it's all new and everything, but I don't know. I've always said, like, I think that'll be the downfall of like the world is like electronics. Like, I really do. I think that
it's funny because
it's just
like,
gonna get to the point
all
where
of
it's
time
so
we've like
advanced.
kind of made fun of that in movies where it's like Terminator and all this shit, but then we're so dumb we're like making it reality.
Yep.
We're just like, oh no, actually, I kind of like Terminator. Let's do that.
And the weird thing is, dude, Terminator came out in 1984. That's the year I was born.
Oh, whoa. Maybe
I think it was.
Maybe you were sent from the future to warn us.
Yeah. What's his name? I'm that guy.
Shit. I can't
think of the name.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or the other people.
The other dude, the other bad guy, like the bad guy. What's his name? The robot.
Think of his fucking name. Evil Robot number 2.
Yeah, I Evil. Know. I know he's got a name, but it's not important. But yeah, like I don't know, it's just crazy because I remember watching. I don't know why, like I still remember this. I don't know how old I was, maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching one of the Terminator movies, and it's like towards the end where like everything's on fire or something. I don't know if you know. I don't know how well you remember these or whatever, but like I remember crying and thinking, like, dude, that's how the world's gonna end.
You are from
like,
the future. You were sent back. You're like, this is what it's gonna be.
I like remember that shit, and I'm just like, yo, fuck, dude. I'm like, that's how the world's gonna end. Like, and I don't know why. William Wisher Jr. in the films, the T-1000. Yeah. I guess I thought there was like a dude's name though.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say William Wisher. Doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Are you talking about
it was just weird.
the evil cop Terminator that like in the second
one? The villain. I guess I could have went to IMDb.
Because I think isn't Robert Patrick that actor?
I guess I don't know. I'd have to see him.
Oh fuck!
Let me look him up here.
Oh yeah. Google Robert Patrick.
Terminator.
He's the bad guy in Terminator 2. I know that.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm looking up. It's T-1000. That's the dude's name. That's the the guy who plays.
That's what like the robots are called though. They're the T-1000.
Yeah.
Have you watched the Alien movies?
Yeah, when I was like in high school, they don't really do it for me.
I've only ever.
I would kind of be interested to watch the Terminators again. Just to see,
because
it's been fucking. Probably
you're not going to cry
years.
by the end, are you?
I hope not.
That'd be hilarious. We're on the podcast. You're like, this is too fucking real, dude.
Yeah, we're like, no, I think I'm gonna have to bow out.
The world's ending. You just start screaming. God, that'd be funny. I'd be totally down to watch that. But I haven't seen any of the Alien, like all of them, until recently.
Yeah.
I just started rewatching them, and then when I was watching them, because we have the physical copies, I was watching like the special edition versions of them, so they're kind of different. So it's like, maybe now I'll watch the original versions and it'll be fun too, or whatever.
Yeah.
But so last night I watched the last one, so now I've seen all 4 Aliens and then the 2 ones that Ridley Scott did afterwards. And for the most part, they mostly suck. There's like 3 that are good and the rest are pretty okay. I still gotta watch actually Alien vs Predator, Alien vs Predator 2, but those ones are.
Did you ever watch the original Predator?
Yeah, I like that.
I remember loving that movie, but it's been probably 35 years. I don't think so. Maybe, but it
Prey.
doesn't.
It's a predator where a Native American girl like protects her tribe from a predator. So it's like it's back in time. It's a really fun movie. It's
And
basically
you
Native
know,
Americans versus Predator.
some other movies that I wouldn't mind checking out are like the Rocky movies and like the Rambo movies.
I've never seen all the Rambos.
I'm sure they're terrible
I've
now.
only seen the first.
I'm
Rambo.
sure they're terrible now.
I bet so. I know the last one, the one like they just made, is really bad.
Yeah. Well,
I've heard
of
that
course.
was really fucking horrible.
But before I forget, and I
Mhm.
meant to say it earlier when you were talking about the new Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh, yeah,
We should do The Covenant or whatever for the next movie.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. We haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
Have
'Cause that's another war movie, right?
Yeah. That's one with
Yeah,
him
it's
and,
like New
and
Age.
Jake Gyllenhaal, and like he's like,
Yeah.
I think he's saving his interpreter.
Are you sure it's
Jake?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes, I'm sure.
You want to know what memory popped up on my Facebook the other day? It was a clip of you and Nick sitting on your couch in your room, and you're like, "Who killed Abraham Lincoln?" You guys gave me so much shit for saying John Wilkes Booth, and you're like, "Are you serious?"
And I call Jake Gyllenhaal Joseph Gordon-Levitt and vice versa almost every podcast we do.
Yeah. And you're like, "Are you serious? You really didn't know that, or were you fucking around?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't really know it." And you're like, "Wow."
When you did that, I
I'm like-
totally thought you were fucking with us. Like you're like John Wilkes Booth.
I meant to send it to you.
I remember that
I'm
night
sure I
we
can
were
find it
we,
easily.
I think we were even talking like, oh yeah, this new Tupac show is pretty good. Maybe we should do like a video on it or something. And then afterwards, I was
Because
like,
you had
no,
your
we should do
purple.
a
You're right there behind you. You had your
Yeah.
purple wall
yeah.
on your little futon.
And I think we had you on Nick's.
It's crazy.
tiny
You look
iPad.
like you're 14. Yeah,
I probably
you,
was.
you look like you're like 14. Yeah, it was just. I was just like, holy shit! I was like laying down
That's
doing
fun.
the
It would
pod,
actually be-
talking to you guys.
It'd be really funny to go back and watch those like the first like 10 podcasts we did. Because like I think by the end of every single podcast, you were in bed always, just laying back.
They were long.
Yeah. Well, I think because that would start it, and then when we did the night of and Westworld and all that, we would do 2-hour-long podcasts.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, on a fucking. No wonder we'd get so fucking mad at the finales of these shows. We talked about them for fucking 20 hours before that.
It is pretty crazy how that. Yeah, it's crazy.
What's your favorite Guy Ritchie movie?
I don't know. What's that one that Nick loved?
Snatch.
I love Snatch.
Yeah.
But wasn't there another one like Brussels or something like in Bruges or something like that?
Oh, is he in Bruges? If he's in Bruges, then that's gonna be up there for me.
I don't know if that's a Guy Ritchie. Is that a Guy Ritchie movie?
I'm honestly not sure. Here, I could look that up.
Because I remember when Nick was talking to me about that, and I was like, dude, that's just fucking movie. And I was like, dude, this is badass. But yeah, I would say Snatch. What else is he? What else would classify as a Guy Ritchie movie?
Here, hold on. I'm gonna look up his IMDb. Oh nope, that was Martin McDonagh that directed in Bruges.
Okay, Guy Ritchie, Snatch,
Oh my, why is it?
The Ministry of Warfare, Gentlemen. I haven't seen The Gentleman. I was going to see.
Oh, I want to watch the show, but the movie of The Gentleman is really good. I still need to watch the show.
Oh, Rock and Rolla. I like Rock and Rolla.
Rock and
a lot
Rolla.
too.
I remember Nick and Andrew would always talk about Rock and
that
Rolla.
fucking movie.
So then
Yeah,
one time,
yeah,
finally, I watched it on my own in my room, and I was like, "Oh, I fucking see what they're talking about. This is a fun movie."
That's the one I was trying that because I remember I think Nick had me watch that one. I remember he's like, I could watch the movie with you and just sit there and quote everything. And I'm
That
like,
was him
I
with
believe
almost
you.
every movie, though.
Yeah. See, I don't have that. I don't have that mind. I don't have the mind where I remember lines.
That's funny. Me
Even,
and
like,
me and
famous
Taylor, we'll be watching old movies with Angela, and like have like if we watch like a Kevin Smith movie or something, I'll be quoting every dialogue in the movie.
Yeah.
Or like Tommy
Yeah.
Boy, she'll be saying everything in it.
So real quick, I know we're running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I got these, but
Okay.
I can't have my headphones in to use them. So next week, I think I'm gonna try to see if you can hear me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they're like a little. I was gonna put it on my hat. It's just a little microphone.
I like that.
But I was gonna try it today, but I was like, fuck. I'm like, I can't plug it in.
Do you
so-
have Bluetooth headphones that you could use for that too?
Yeah, I have AirPods.
Because that if
At least I
you,
could
if
do
you
that.
use those and the mic, that might work. together.
Okay, then maybe I'll try that.
Oh, we have less than a minute. It's probably going to cut off any second now. Is there any last things you want to say to the people?
Save the whales.
Save the whales. That's what I thought was coming.
Go watch The Covenant, and if you have free time, go watch Rock and Rolla.
Ooh, yeah. No, you definitely go watch Rock and Roll.
Yeah, that's a good
fun. That is a fun movie, ladies and gentlemen.
Baba Yaga.
Wake up, Daddy Son.
What the fuck is the internet?
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Go watch The Covenant and Rock and Rolla if you have time, and we'll see you guys next week.
I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to be a naughty vampire god.
Those are not my panties. Those are little boys' underwear.
I fucking knew it!